So something cool here. You've got your top 100 prospects. You see, of course, Jackson Holiday, a very popular player, right there at the top. What level they're playing at, their age, the organization they play for, and when they're estimated to be at the MLB. So you can see some guys looking through here. Dylan Cruz, Drew Jones, Marte. Thank you, David. DeMar Johnson. Oh, look who it is. Yamamoto. Sure, we'll be seeing him very, very soon. Langford, super popular guy right now. Hey, look. An Angel. Very nice. James Wood, Ford, Mason Wynn. You see, already at the MLB level. Ranks 34. Hopefully, he'll do well. The Martian, Dominguez, 42. I think there might be something wrong with this list, though. I don't know about you guys, but I do not see Ivan Herrera. I mean, there must be something wrong with that, right? Interesting. Surprised that Herrera's not there. I believe that this was a guy that was added in, so thank you, David. Spencer Jones. A lot of Reds. Tink. He won't see any time this first season for sure. I won't even call him up, but someone to keep an eye on in real life for the Cardinals and maybe in future franchises. If you look at the organization, this is what you have. So this kind of gives you an idea of who's on the up and up. Victor said he's super popular right now. Have him third, Tink second, Mike 8, Rom 15. Love-hate relationship with him. So not bad. You could sort by teams, so that's pretty cool. He's not in DD. He's in the game because he was added, like someone created him and added him to the roster, or edited and added him to the roster. Technically, Yamamoto can't be in the game until he plays a game at the MLB level. That way, he is officially a part of the Players Association, and then he can be added to the game. And then you can sort by position too. So, for example, if I wanted to go to, I don't know, shortstop, you can see that Mason Wynn is 8th in terms of shortstop prospects. Now, the PPI list, I will admit I had to look this up to see what it was because I had no idea. So, based on the production of prospects, which I believe they have to win an award, them winning an award will incent. Basically, the idea behind this is by you calling up players early and them producing, you're rewarded with a extra draft pick. I'm pretty sure I don't have that fully correct, but it's as correct as I can remember off the top of my head. So, for example, if Mason Wynn won Rookie of the Year, my organization gets rewarded with a draft pick. I called him up. He produced at a young age. He won an award. That award will net us a draft pick. So that's kind of the idea behind it. Instead of, it's to incentivize teams to promote their players instead of just letting them sit forever. It is an extremely long list. Group of players for each team. How this will play out, I don't know. So we'll keep an eye on this through franchise. The budget, we are not the Mets. We're not the Dodgers. We don't spend nearly as much money as those teams, but we still have money available. So we have $14 million to work with this year. We have the ability to do a lot of stuff. This will be interesting because, as you can see, Goldie is a free agent after this season. There could be a possibility that Goldie is either moved or we don't bring him back and we have to find another first baseman, let alone the fact that he's 36. So we may end up having to do something to get someone to replace him. Looking at this team, you can see there's a lot to wonder about. Gibson, Lynn are both free agents after this season. Got a lot of guys with ARB. Crawford just 1 year. So there has the potential to be a lot of change with this team. Will it happen? This is an interesting one. I don't know. I can't say that it won't. So we'll see. That could be quite painful losing him. That's all I'm gonna say. Carp, let's be honest, he'll be brought back as long as he doesn't retire. So we'll see. But that's how much money we have to work with. So in terms of trades, there's that. We're not going to touch this for now. I have nothing that I'm looking for. For sponsorships, thanks to a diamond pool, we have stuff. So we can go ahead and just drop that. So 25K per game. Active replay, we will go with strikeout. And then for walk up, we'll go with hits. I'd love to say home runs, but let's be honest, it's probably not going to happen too often. And then the last thing to look at, settings. So, legend. This year, I've already made the decision offline. We're going to start from legend and do both. I feel like in the past, I start on Hall of Fame and then I go up to legend, and it almost works as in I'm building a cushion in the division. We're just going to go pure legend and hope for the best. And also, I kind of wanted to see what it would be like batting a full year on legend in terms of statistics. I'm concerned that I might be hitting above my grade. I feel like I'm Hall of Fame plus. We'll have to see. I like things to be realistic, but there still is an element of fun to it. It's gonna. I know there'll be ebbs and flows. I'm gonna try not to get frustrated with things, and we'll just kind of go from there. Auto fielding off. Everything is me. Literally everything off. No shifts. Nothing. I'm actually going to turn this off. There's no purpose in me doing it because I never do it. It just takes extra time. So I'm not going to bother. Usually I leave it on and then we just end up skipping through. Accuracy, I always like personalized. So the average is what you get sometimes. But perfect is what is supposed to be online. I don't always agree with those calls, but whatever. We're going to go personalized. One thing I like about franchise is every game initially you want to feel different. I'm going to leave this on personalized, so we have rotating umpires, rotating versions of the strike zone. It makes every game, helps to make every game feel unique. Pitch clock on, shouldn't be an issue. Injuries on, fingers crossed, nothing major. Ejections, I mean, not that I really do anything to get anyone ejected, but they'll be on. Balks off, not going to worry about that. You can have imperfect or average. I like having average just because playing franchise again, I don't want every call to be perfect. They make mistakes, you challenge, sometimes you don't challenge, whatever. And then swing appeals on. You can adjust this. I don't know if you guys knew this. You can make them pitch faster in between pitches. So if you didn't know that, there's something to know. This stuff I really don't have to worry about that much. The wind, of course, will be on for obvious reasons. So we got that. Control. My controls are still the same. Nothing has changed. What will change is this. I will change it to red. I'm a Cardinal fan, so we usually go with red. 70%, and it always fades out. No guest pitch. Vibration will be on. Meter. I'm meter gang. Sorry to disappoint, but that's how I always am. Always use chevron. Accuracy as well. Drift ball, and then this as well. Throw canceling. We'll leave it. We'll leave it on. Let's have a hard time with that one. Not gonna mess around with that. Camera, catcher far, broadcast. Those are always the same. We're going to keep these dynamic. We'll keep these standard. That will not change. And then fielding aids will be off. This doesn't matter because it's not on, on, off. I personally don't like having hot zones on. That differs for other people, I'm sure, as you've seen online. Pitch info on, descriptions on. I like having confidence and energy bars on so I can see that stuff. And all of this will stay the same. What will change is this. I like having that reverse. And now we are ready to start our season.